I hope now you can see my screen, right? Is it visible or not? Please confirm someone. No, right? Okay, wait. Okay, now I think now you can see, right?
Yes, sir.
Can see, right? Now you can see, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, thank you very much. Okay, today actually we are going to do the hardest part in the Java object oriented programming. Okay, today we have to learn the object oriented programming. Okay, I think we discuss some part of the object oriented programming. Today we are going to actually do the here can you see, I think you can see my screen. Within my screen we have object oriented principle. Okay, you have to know the everything in here. Okay, you have to know everything in here. Okay, first you have to know the classes. Okay, then using class, I think you know. Okay, we can create the object. Okay, then we have to, first thing is we have to understand best. Okay, we have to understand properly the classes and the object. Okay, then only you can understand the inheritance. Then you will understand what is the polymorphism. Within the polymorphism we have method overloading, method overriding. Okay, then we have, when we have to understand the abstraction. Then we have to understand the encapsulation. I think you have gone through the all the lecture materials and the videos and the PDF and the everything. Okay, the recorded video. Okay, today actually I am going to do with the recap. Okay, recap session with, I am trying to discuss with you. Okay, then I will ask some question, then right away you have to answer it. Okay, don't think about twice. Okay, if you have if you know some answers, okay, please right away use the chat box and share the answers. Okay, don't think twice. Okay, don't think twice. If you know the answer, share it. Okay. Mm. Okay, first uh basic concept. Okay, basic concept, you have to know the basic principles. Okay, what are the principles? Here we have a inheritance, encapsulation, polymorphism and the abstraction. Before moving to the these principles, first we have to know. Okay, first we have to know the what is the class and what are the things inside the class. Okay, I think I gave some question also, what are the things inside the class. Okay, likewise we had some discussion. Okay, then first thing is we have to understand the what is the class first. Okay, then only you can understand the inheritance, encapsulation, polymorphism and the abstraction, these concepts. Okay, without knowing, without better understanding the classes and how to create the object, you can't understand these things. Okay, I hope you went through the all the lecture materials and the everything. Okay, but I am going to recap it. Okay, because these are the basic, not the basic actually. These are the hardest part in the object-oriented programming. Okay, if you don't understand the what is the class, you will not understand anything. It means inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, and the encapsulation. First, we have to put the basic thing in your mind. Okay, then only we can understand other things. Okay, okay. First, someone, not the someone, all of you tell me. Okay, we will start the beginning. Okay, again, what are the things we can have within the class? Okay, what are the things we can have within the class? You can use the chat box. Okay, you can have a chat box and share it. Okay, what are the basic things we have within the class? Okay, what are the things? Okay, if you make a class, if you create a class, what are the things we need to have within the class? Start now. Okay, type it now. Within the class, okay, assume like a object, method. Within the class, object. Using class we can create the object, right? Okay, within the class we can have we can create the object. I am asking now, object, not the object, the class. What are the things we can have within the class? That's the thing. Okay, I will give the example for a class. Okay, if I have a person class, okay, person class, I will type it. Okay, that is the best thing. Okay, I will use the Visual Studio Code. Then I will create a uh, class as a person class dot java. Okay, this is my person class. Okay, this is my person class. Within the person class, what can we have? Object. This is, and here you are putting message as object. Using class now we can make the object. Yes, true. Yes, we have state and the behavior. Okay, we have a state and behavior. Assume we will take a first example as a person class. Okay, person class. When you declare the person class, when we declare the person class, what is the what is the keyword we have to use? I want to create a person class. Okay, I want to create a person class. Tell me how. What is the keyword? What is the first thing we want to type? Okay, I want to put here, I am not going to type anything here. I will use the paint. Okay, not the paint also, we will use this one also. uh I need to mention, okay, person class. I want to make a person class. I want to mention the name. Okay, name I want to mention. And I want to mention, I will type within the comment here. Okay, I want to mention name. And also I want to mention not only name and the age. Okay, simple class, we take with the simple class. Then we can understand the everything, name and age. Okay, within the person class we have a name and age. Okay, and I want to display the name also. Okay, I want to display the name also. Create a class, person class, small person class. Type it. Okay, type it. I want a class. Okay, I want a class. Okay, don't worry about if you don't understand I am what I am telling here. Don't worry, when the time being you will understand everything. Okay, don't think about twice. Okay, I will clear it out everything. Okay, I want a class, person class. Within the person class, I want to mention name and address, and I want to display the name. And then I want to create a person object also. Okay, I want to create a person object. First we have to create the object. First we have to create a class. Then using this class I want to make a object. Okay, do it. First thing is you want to do what? You want to create a class. Okay, need to create a class first. Okay, then make a then make a object. Do it. Okay, I will type it. Okay, I will type it later on. I will give some time. Then we will go for a create the object. Okay, type it. Within the person class we have to mention what? Okay, whatever you the method you can use it. Within the class we need to have, okay, within the class we need to have state. What is the state means? Okay, we will go for this one. Okay, if you have over here, okay, this is student class, not the person class, right? Student class. Within the student class what we have? Okay, within the student class we have what? State and the behavior. State mean, okay, state mean the variables, nothing else. State mean the variable. Within the student variable what we have? We have name, we have address, we have age, right? These are the state. It mean the variable. Okay, variable. And the method, behaviors, I told you. Okay, the state describe the, okay, state describe the who is student. State describe the student. Actually it means state describe the class. Okay, student have a name, student have a address, student have a age. State normally describe the this object, this class actually. Okay, this is we can create the object no using class. Okay, don't confuse. Okay, object and the class, I will tell you exactly what is happening here. Okay, within the class, then we have what? Okay, then again we have what we have here: get name, get address, and the get age. It means here these are the method. It means the things a student can do. The things a student can do. These are the state. It means the state represent the student, and behavior means the method, means the things a student can do. Okay, the things a student can do. Okay, look at this example. This is actually, okay, don't confuse with the object and the class. Okay, when you look at here, okay, when you look at here, you may think this is object. Okay, here mentioned also as a, this is object, right? Okay, you can see this is as a object, but when we write the class, this is like that, same thing. Okay, same thing I will tell you. Okay, everything in the beginning, don't worry about it. Okay, and tell me, I want to create a person object first. Okay, person object, tell me how. Okay, yes, public class person, yes. Okay, type it. Okay, I want to create a person class and make a object, person class, and using that person class I want to make a object. Do it. I hope you went through all the lecture materials and everything. You also do the practical things, practical lab session. Okay, before we move into the CAT 2 exam, we have to complete these things. Okay, without knowing these things, you can't face for a CAT exam too. Okay, therefore we have to clear it out everything. After we finish this lecture, okay, you will think about it. This is object oriented programming is nothing. Okay, likewise you will think, okay, there is nothing actually. If you understand the basic thing, there is nothing. Okay, there is nothing. All right. Okay. Okay, class person, string name, int age, string address, string student id, person, person. Within the person class, how can we use the student id? I think you are all are confused with that, right? Within the person class, how we join the person class with the student? If we inherit from the person class, okay, don't think about that. Okay, I will give a some small example. Okay, we will go for that one. Okay, that is best. All right. Okay. Okay, I will type it. Okay, first thing is we have to make a class name, right? I am going to use, type the class name. Okay, this is class name. I am going to use the person, person, and open bracket, close bracket. Okay, open bracket and the close bracket. And here I am going to mention here, I am going to mention here, I told you we will go for a simple example. Okay, simple example, then you will understand everything. Okay, we are not, I am not going to type much thing. Okay, I am going to type a small thing. Okay, just use the type string name. Okay, uh name. Okay, I did some mistake here. When you look at this coding and tell me what did I do, what is the mistake I am doing here, you have to tell me. Okay, look at here and tell me I did some mistake. Look at the coding and tell me what did I do here, I did mistake. We have to do lot of thing today. Okay, we have to do lot of thing today. System.out.println. printing my names, right? Printing name. Okay. I type basic class. Okay, basic class, person class. Okay, what did I use here? Within the class, first we have to mention the class name. Okay, first thing is within the class we have to mention the class name first. Okay, class name first. Okay, before moving to the uh, discussion, tell me what are the things I did here. I make some mistake. Look at this coding and tell me what are the mistake I did here. This is the person class, just a simple. Okay, here we have a class name, here we have method, and here we have state and everything here. But when I type here, I make some mistake. Okay, programmers are not doing this thing. Tell me what are the mistake I did. Yes, public class person. Yes, very good. Why? Okay, here we have another answer, no, right? In person and age. I think you all are very confused with this program, right? Yes, everyone. I hope you will not clearly understand what is the class, what is the object, right things, right? No one. History name, void, public void data. Why is that? Main, public, static, viva, and yes. All right, I think I have to explain it in the beginning. Okay, everyone makes some mistake, and here, okay, I am not blaming you. Okay, please take me correct way. Okay, please take me correct way. I am not blaming here. I am trying to teach you, and I am trying to make some errors. Okay, make some errors. I mean, not the make some, clear the every things you do in here. Okay, okay, I will tell you the things I did here. Okay, first thing is, first, okay, this is the sample class. Okay, person class. Just assume this is the person class, and here the keyword. This is the keyword, right? This is the keyword. When you name in it, when you make the name for a class name, okay, with class name should start with the capital letter. Remember that. Okay, class name should start with the capital letter. If you have a note or something, please take the note and note it down. Okay, class name should be capital letter. Okay, we have to know constructor, we have to know the this curve keyword and everything. Okay, when the time being, I will tell you everything. Okay, therefore make sure to note it down. What are the things I am telling here? I am talking very slowly, I hope. Okay, then you can understand what I am telling here. Okay, first thing is the class name should capital letter, class name. And the things I did mistake here, software engineers are normally don't start the variable name with the capital letter. This will work, right? This will work, but we are not going to mention start the name with the capital letter. If I start the capital letter, sometimes you may think about this is as a class name. Okay, class name only start with the capital letter. Remember that class name start with the capital letter, but variable name we will never start with the capital letter. Okay, it should start with the simple letter, like first name. If I have a first name first, if I we can first start with the simple letter, then the subsequent word we can start with the cascading. Okay, it means here we have a in this way we can do. Okay, but start, when we start it, we have to start with the simple letter. Remember that. Okay, when we create the object, when we declare the variable, this is the declaring. Okay, I still didn't assign value. Okay, I still didn't assign value. Okay, and here name we have to start with the simple letter. Age we have to start with the simple letter. And here, this is the method. Okay, this is the method. When we create a method, okay, we have to know three things. We have to know three things. What are the three things? Here we have a public. What is public? The access modifiers. Okay, this is called as a access modifier. It means within the method we can have public, okay, we can have private, we can have default. Okay, if you remove the public, it means default. Okay, and protected. Okay, likewise we can have a access modifier. It means access modifier, using access modifier we can hide the internal data. It means if someone asking this method, we can hide it. Okay, we can hide it. That's why we use the here we have a public. Public means think, okay, it's mean open for everyone. Okay, if everyone need to use this method, they can use. Because why? This is public. Public library. Okay, when we think about the public library, everyone can go, right? Everyone can go. But if you are living the your house, okay, uh, no one outside, people are not coming to your house. Okay, it's a private, right? Same method, if you put as a private here, no one can access this method. Okay, no one can access this method. But if you mention as public means, okay, it means everyone can access it. Okay, this is called as access modifier. Okay, access modifier. And when it's come to the here, void. Okay, void. The void means here we have to mention the return type. Okay, when I uh, telling now, okay, please note it down. Okay, I think you need it. Okay, take a paper and the pen or something, just note it down. Okay, this is access modifier. Okay, this is return type. Okay, return type means if some function, okay, assume here we have sometimes we have to return it. Okay, we have to return some word, return some value for some anyone who access this method. The return type, it means assume if you want to pass the 10, okay, return. It means if you want to return some value from here. All right. Okay, if you want to return something, okay, here we have what, here we have a 10, right? Here we have a 10. If you want to return some value, okay, I will tell you later on how can we return the value. Okay, if you want to return some value, here we have a 10, right? Here we have a 10. It means here we have an integer. Okay, here we have an integer. Then we have to mention as return type is here we have to int. Okay, here we have to mention as return type as uh, int. Okay, if you have some value as if you want to return, okay, whatever anyone who you ask this method or whatever things, okay, anyone used this method, okay, we can return some value. It means we can send this value back. Okay, we can do some calculation within this method, and the calculation and the output we can return it. Who anyone who asks the this method, anyone you use the this method, we can return some value. Okay, we can give back some value. Okay, that's why I am telling here return. Okay, we can return if you want to return value as, okay, assume return value is 10. It means here we have to put as 10. Okay, not the 10, the integer. Okay, if you want to return some name like a pubudu or something, pubudu, I want to send pubudu as a return. Okay, it means here we have to mention as what, here we have to mention as string. Data type as string. Okay, data type as string. Same, okay, if I want to return as like 10 point, okay, 10.5, okay, then here we have to mention as double. Okay, we have to mention as double. Okay, double. Likewise here we are going to mention the return type. Okay, here we are going to mention the return type. I will tell you later on how this work actually. Okay, now remember here, okay, here we have to mention the return type. Okay, within this method I am not going to return any value. Okay, I am not going to return any value. Therefore I am going to use here void keyword. Okay, this is called as a void. It means I am not going to return any value. Here we don't have any function or any calculation or nothing. Okay, here I just use the system.out.println and I am going to print the name, just printing name, just a simple thing. Okay, here we have, I am not going to return any value. If you have some function and everything, or if we want to return some value, here we have to mention the return type. Remember that. Okay, remember that. And this is the method name. Okay, tell me someone, this method name is correct or wrong? Someone tell me, method name correct or wrong? Wrong. Yes. Why is that? Why is that wrong? Tell me the reason. Why is that? If it is wrong, please tell me why it is wrong. Yes, very good. Okay, we have to use the simple letter. Okay, we have to use the simple letter. Now see, okay, you can think about that, right? Okay, you can think about that. Think about that means what? Here, see, if it is start with the simple p, okay, simple p, it means, okay, you have to think about method name start with the simple letter, the variable name start with the simple letter. Okay, only class name only start with the capital letter. Okay, only capital letter. Okay, this is the simple class. Okay, this is the simple class. Okay, this is the simple letter should use print name. Yes, very good. Okay, it should start with the simple letter. It should start with the simple letter. Okay, now this is the simple class. Okay, simple class. You have to think. Okay, within the class we have to have a class name, and these are the status. What are the status means? Status means the variable. Okay, variable. Here within this my class we have three things. We will use the simple example, then you can understand everything. Okay, then we need to have a method. Okay, these are the three things we need to have within the class. Okay, within the class. Okay, now I am going to print. Okay, I am going to print. uh, okay, I will not the print. Okay, I will create the object. Okay, I will create the object using, okay, using this person class. Okay, now I have to use another class test or something. I will use public. What should I type? Class test person. Okay, test person. And within the test person I am going to type what, main key should be there. How did I take the main? I just type the main, right? Then I type the tab button. Okay, I type the main and type the tab. It's automatically generated. I didn't type the everything here. Public static void main I didn't type, right? I just type the main. I just type the main and press the tab button, then it's automatically come. Okay, now tell me, how can we make the object? Okay, I want to make a person object. I want to make a person object. Tell me, how can we make it? I will, I'm not going to keep any spaces here. I want you to see all the uh, things, part and everything. Therefore, I'm not going to keep some space. I will take this one also here. then I have more room for a type here. All right, I will remove this one also. Okay, we'll keep some space from here, right? Okay, then this is the method, you can understand it. All right, type it quickly. Tell me, I want to make a person object here. How can we type it? What is the statement we have to type? I want to make a person object. Tell me. Person, person one, new person. Okay. Any other answers? Yes, we have to type here person P1. I'm not going to use the person. Okay, it's you can use your name also. Pubudu also you can use. Don't worry. Okay, whatever you want, you can use it. I'm going to use person one P1. Okay, new. Okay, new person. P should be capital letter, right? Okay, P should be capital letter. This is the way we can create the object. What is the object? First thing is we have to type object name. Okay, first we have to make the object name as we have to directly we have to use the class name. Here what is the class name? Person, right? Here we have a person class name. Then we have to, you can use whatever object name is what? The object name is P1, right? Then we have a equal mark, then new person. Okay, this is the object. Okay, this is the object. This is the object actually. Okay, when you look at here, okay, you can see, right? Within the P1 object, within the P1 object, this is the object, right? This is the P1 object. This is how we create the object using, okay, this is how we create the object using what? Person class. Okay, within the one line, here we have only one line, right? We have only one line. Within the one line, I type the everything. I type the everything means, okay, inside P1, okay, inside P1, we have what? String name variable is inside. You can't see, right? You can't see, but inside we have it. You can't see, but inside we have it. And also inside age variable, also inside we have it. Okay, age variable inside this P1 we have it. Name variable here we have it. Okay, and method also inside the print name, also inside this P1 object. Okay, you can't see, but here what is the advantage? If we have object oriented programming, okay, we can save some value here, like as you here we put some value like a name as a, oh, okay, I will put some as a pubudu, the name. Okay, just assume, okay, just a simple example. When we create the class, we are not going to mention some value, okay, because I wanted to show you something, that's why I am typing. Okay, you can type, or without typing you can stay. Okay, but I now normally we are not going to type the value here within the class. When we create the object, then we can assign some value for these variables. Okay, here see. Okay, when we create the object, okay, when we create the object, here see, within the object we have now what? Inside P1 we have name variable. Within the name variable we have pubudu also. Within the age variable we have a 10. Okay, and also here the print name method also within the inside. Okay, if I create another uh, object, see, person P2, okay, P2 equal new person, right? New person, person. But here person 2 also pubudu, right? Person 2 also pubudu. Because why? I mentioned some default value here. Okay, I mentioned the default value here. It means every person 1 and person 2, everything in here. Okay, see, if you want to send some all the information, okay, we can create the class and we can make a object. Then we can pass the all the value within the one statement. We can pass the object right away. If we pass the without object oriented programming, if you try to send some value like a name and age and the, like here we have also we have a print name, likewise we have many things now. Okay, all the things here we have all the things, these all the things inside one object, right? That is the beauty of the object oriented programming. See, the everything inside the p1 object. Okay, everything inside the p1 object. Okay, and here likewise if we have a one class, we can make a many object, thousand of object. No need to type the again and again. Okay, normally we are not going to put the value here, right? Normally if we have a class, we have to do this way. Okay, we are normally keeping this way, normally class. Okay, here see, we can use this class. Okay, we can use this class, then we can make a person 1, person 2, person 3, then we can assign some value, name as person 1, name as Kumar. Okay, I will put some value here. If you want to put some value, we have to use the p1 dot what name. Okay, p1 name and pubudu. Okay, pubudu we can assign, okay, as a person to p2, p2 as dot name, and we can assign as Kumar. Likewise, okay, we can assign many object, but see, okay, no need to type the, if we have a object oriented programming means, okay, we have object oriented programming. If we have a programming like a object oriented programming, we no need to type the again and again these variable and everything. Okay, we can use the, I think we discussed it in before. Okay, but we didn't do this one as a patriarchal. Okay, and if we have a string name, int age, okay, no need to type again and again, right? No need to type again and again. For a person 1, I didn't type anything, right? Okay, I just use what, I just use the one line. I just use one line and create the object, then I assign the value. Okay, likewise we can put the all the values, no need to type the again and again. Okay, no need to type the again and again. Okay, if we didn't use the object oriented programming, see, classes and objectives, there is nothing. Okay, then if we want to save some value and everything, how we can save? For a person 1, we have to declare the string name is int age, likewise we have to declare it, right? Then we have to declare string name and we have to assign pubudu. Okay, then age we have to assign it. Then again, for a person 2, we have to declare the, it means we have to type it, right? Everything we have to type it. For a pubudu, we have to type the string name pubudu. For a age, we have to type it. Then again we have to type twice for a object 2. It means again we have to need another variable for a save, another variable for a pubudu, another variable for a Kumara. Likewise, we have to type these things again and again. We have to repeat it. Okay, we have to repeat it, because of the object oriented programming, we can make a one class. Okay, we can make a one class, then we can make a many object. Okay, many object, thousand of object, no need to type again and again. Okay, no need to type the again and again, like a blueprint. If you have a blueprint of the house, using that blueprint we can make a many houses. Okay, many houses, same blueprint, we can make the many object. Likewise here, if you have a class, okay, if you have a class, we can what, we can create a many object. Okay, I am not going to print this one. Okay, as you, okay, now tell me, this is the simple example. Okay, simple example, I assign the pubudu here. Okay, I want to print this one. I want to call the print name method. Okay, this is called as a method, right? Okay, I want to call this print name. Someone tell me how can we print it? Okay, I'll put here plus name, right? I want to call this method using this object p1. Tell me someone how can we call it? I assign some value for this object, Then I want to print it. Print in name as pubudu. Print in name and pubudu. I want to print it. I will give some times. Tell me. I will give some time. Okay. Quickly give some response. I want to print. I want to call this one using this P1 object. Tell me how can we type it? Until you say, I will type here. Hmm. Any answers? Print one, print name. Okay, print one dot person. P1 dot person. Print name. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Okay. I will move into that one later on. Okay. I will do some example things here. Then we can move. Okay. Here, see, we have a object, pubudu object. Okay. We have a pubudu object, and the object two, we have Kumar object. Here we have a an object. Assume this is three object, right? Assume this is three object. This is the first object. This is the second object. Okay, if we didn't have object oriented programming, okay, if we didn't have object oriented programming before come into the picture object oriented programming, we have to save, okay, data like this. Okay, we have to save the data like this. Here, see, object 1, object 2, object 3. Okay, no need to type the object 1 and object 2 and object 3. Okay, I just type here these things. Okay, object 1, object 2, object 3, and okay. And here if you want to save, we use in programming language, we have to type everything like a first one, first name, again see, string name and pubudu, int age for a first one. Second object, see, string name Kumar, int age 25. Likewise here, see, how many times did we repeat it? See, string name variable repeat here, right? String name and age, here I repeat it. Okay, I'll change the color. And object string name and age, again repeat it. Okay, again here string name and age. Again, I repeat here. See, for in order to save our data, how many times did I repeat the data? How many times did I repeat it? See, string name, string name, string name. For in order to save the, assume as a in the bank, okay, within the bank sector, okay, if you want to save how many clients are there within the bank, okay, can you imagine it? Thousand of million of clients are there. No? Okay, then in that time, okay, if we didn't have object oriented programming, how hard to save the data? How many times repeat the string name and age, string name likewise? Okay, it is very difficult. This means if we have to save the, we have to keep the separate variable. If you want to save the data, like a pubudu for a one, kumar for a one variable, likewise. Okay, because of this problem, okay, because of this problem, the object oriented programming came to the picture. Okay, then we did this. Okay, but they extract the common things from the object. See, what are the common thing when you look at these three objects? What are the common things for everyone? The string name is common, int age is common. Okay, I didn't type the method here. Okay, because if I type the method here, okay, you will confuse. That's why I use the simple example. We have within the object, we have what? A class object. Within the object we have a method and the state and everything, right? Okay, and here I didn't type because I wanted to you clear it out. Here, see, what are the common thing? Here we have a common thing for a pubudu string name. Here, what are the common thing? Here we have what? Common thing string name and the int age. Here we have what? Here we have a string name. Likewise, here we have a common thing. We can, because of the object oriented programming, we can extract the all the things this way. It means we can create the class. We can create the class. How we can create the class? This way. Here we can type class name. Okay, this way class class, as we can give the person or something. Just type okay person. Just okay, just in case we use the person. Just whatever class. Okay, and we can type the common things. What are the common things? String name. Okay, we are not going to mention the data here. Okay, only declaration part only, we are not going to assign it. And what string name, and we can type here also age. Age should be right, int age. Okay, age, and this way. Okay, this is my class. Okay, this is my class. Then we can create the object this way. Okay, we can just within the one line, we don't need to type the everything here. Here we have a two line, right? If we have a like a within the object one, within the object one, assume we have a many variable. No, not only name, not only age, we have a email address, we have a email address, we have a telephone number. Likewise, we have a many data, right? Many data. Okay, but then here if we have a class, okay, if we have a person class, then we can create the object like per person, right? Person p1 equal new person, right? See, new person. See, within the one line. Okay, when you look at here, okay, when you look at here, see person one. Assume this is person one, right? This is the person one. This is the person one object. Okay, here here we have a string name pubudu int age. Likewise, I write here twice, right? Two times. It means two times in two statement. String name and using this object. Okay, I wrote within the one line. This is the object, same thing. Okay, same thing. It means we can write the everything within the one line. This is how we create the object. You can't see. Okay, you can't see within the p1, within the inside p1. Okay, within the p1 object, within the p1 object we have what? We have name, string name variable. Inside we have int age, we have. Okay, everything is inside. Okay, everything is inside. Everything is inside. Okay, we if we want to access the value, what we want to do is we have to use p1 dot name. Okay, p1 dot name equal pubudu or something. Just assume. Okay, then okay, same thing. You can forget this one now. Okay, this is same thing. Same thing. String name, string age. Here we have it. Okay, inside p1 we have it. If you want to access this variable, you can't see within the p1, inside p1 variable, inside p object we have it. Okay, you can't see it. Okay, you can't see it. If you want to access it here, this is the way how we can access it. P1 dot name. Dot means inside. We have p1 object. Inside that p1 object we have a name variable. Please put the pubudu into the that variable. This is how we say it. Okay, if I have another person p2, assume p2 equal new person. See, now I am going to put some value here. It means p2 dot name equal Kumar. Okay, this way it means we have a, this is called as a object, right? This is called as a object. This is object, right? Not this one, this one. This is object. Person to object. Within person to object, we have what? We have string name variable, int age variable, everything inside. But you can't see. But you can't see. p2 dot name, we have p2 object. We inside that p2 object we have what? We have name variable. Please put the Kumar into that variable. This is how we access. Dot mean inside. Dot mean inside. Remember that. Dot mean inside p2 object. Inside p2 object we have name. Okay, likewise. Okay, before moving to that example, okay, I want to assign some value for a here we have a 18 now. Okay, using p1 object, assign the value as for a pubudu 20. Do it quickly. It's mean using p1 I want to put the age as 20, not 18. Using p1 object, do it quickly. Type it. I want to put the value for a age variable. You can't see, right? Inside p1 I type here because in order to show you. Okay, in order to show you, because object 1, this is object 1, no, p1 object 1, you can't see. Okay, you can't see p1 here. You can see here, you can see, but inside the things you can't see. That's why I type here now. Okay, we can extract, common thing 8, common thing out, then we can make a class. Okay, right now you have to put a value 20 for a object 1 using p1. Do it quickly. Show me. p1 dot age equal 20. What about others? So in this scenario, can we use the same variable name? It mean same variable name means what? Can you tell it to me? I can explain it. I didn't get you actually. Scenario, we can use the same variable name. What variable, Buddha? Same variable name. Yes, we are using same variable, right? Yes, very good. What about others? Okay, I now your replying is getting increase. It means you can understand everything, right? Yes, true, I think. P1 H20 P1. Yes. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay, Aman, please let me know what did you expect here? Type here, Gupta. I will try to explain it. Okay. All right. This is the way we can make the object. I think it's clear, right? We can assign value. See, if we have a here, I mentioned the only two variable. Okay, again I am repeating it. Okay, we can have like what we can have uh, email address. I am not going to type the data type. Email address we can have what email address. What else? Address we can have address we can have. Likewise, we have many personal details. Okay, in that time we don't need to type these things again and again. We can use this class. Okay, this is class. Okay, remember that this is class. Okay, this is the object. Remember that. Okay, you have to, okay, you have to keep remember these concept. Okay, remember that here what we did is what here, this is the class. When we make the class, we can extract, okay, we can absorb, we can extract, okay, common thing, and we can make the class. Okay, then we can create the object. Okay, here you have to remember that you can't see in anything inside. Okay, anything inside, but here we have many things. When we think about now, okay, for a person class inside p1. Okay, remember that what are the things. Okay, I updated it now. Okay, I updated it now. Okay, now I am going to ask some question. Okay, I updated it now. Inside p1, inside p1 object, what are the things we have now? You can write it with using one line, right? You can write it one line. You can write it one line, person p1 new line. This is the object, but you can't see. But inside we have how many variable do we have? What are the variable we have now? What are the variable? Type it quickly. Now please. Okay. Inside, what are the variable we have? What are the variable we have inside p1? You can't see. This is the object. Yes, name we have. Yes, true. We have name. This is one. No, this one. This one. Name we have. What else we have? Okay, I will update the email address. We can use string, right? I don't have room for this one. Uh, just type the s only. Okay, string, string, and the email address is string, and this one also is string, right? Data type string. Who is coming now? Still someone joining. Name, age, name, age, name, age. Only name, age. Name, age, email, and the address. Yes, very good. I update it now. See, I updated what? Name, name we have, age we have, email we have, address we have. Okay, now I am going to give some details for you. Okay, then you have to do the exercise now. Okay, I have a person 3. Okay, this is the person 3. I will remove this one. No need this one now. Okay, uh, create the object. Okay, create the object for a save the these data. What are the data? Name is uh, Bindu. Okay, name is Bindu. These are the data. Bindu, and the age is 56. Okay, 56, and age is 56. Name and the email address Bindu at gmail.com. And what else? Address. Okay, Candy. Okay, okay, these are the details. Okay, you have to create the person 3 object, person 3 object, and assign the these value. Okay, assign the these value. Quickly do it. Create the object. Okay, create the object, person 3 object, then assign these value to that object quickly. I will give a 1 minute for you. Okay, these are the details. Create a person to object. Okay, create a person to object, then assign the these value. Person 2, new person, P2 name Bindu, P3 age 56, email Bindu. Yes, very good, very good. What about others? We have only two answers is there. Okay, what about others? Type it quickly. And here we have person P3 equal new person P3 dot name. Yes, yes, person 3 P2 equal new person 3. Yes. What about others? Okay, don't wait until others are typing, right? Okay, you have to type it. If you are not clear this one, please let me know. I will try to explain it again. Okay, if you didn't understand this point, you will not understand the other things. Okay, it's mean you first you have to understand the classes and the object everything first, then only we can understand everything. Okay, type it quickly. Quickly do it. If you have any doubt, please let me know. Okay. Okay, and here we have person 3 yes, new person, and P3 dot new. Yes, very good. Yes, what about others? I'm repeating again. Okay, please clear it out. If you have any doubt, please let me know, right? If you have anything, you have to understand clearly classes and object. Classes and object, then only you can understand the inheritance, polymorphism, everything. Yes, very good. Okay, I need here we have around I think 22. Okay, student 22 student are there. I need a 22 reply here. Do it quickly. Yes, very good. What about others? Okay, here nothing. We can use just a person and the P3 equal new person. Yes, it's mean dot mean inside. Okay, inside P3 we have a object called P3. Inside that variable we have a name. Okay, we have a name variable. We put the bindu to that. Okay, and here when you type it, okay, if it is a string, use the double quotation, remember that. Okay, if it is a string, we have to put the double quotation, remember that also. Please now Yes, okay, most of the student are replying now. Okay, don't stay without doing anything. Okay, again, I am telling here, we have to understand these concept first. Okay, then only we can move into the inheritance. Okay, okay, tell me now, do you have anything to ask regarding these things? Okay, if it is clear, please reply as clear. Okay, if not, please let me know what are the area you didn't understand. Then we can clear it out. Then we can move into the next part quickly. If it is clear, put as clear. Then we can move into the next part. Clear, clear, clear. Yes, very good, very good. Okay. All right. I hope now everything is clear here. What we have to discuss. Yes, dot mean inside. Yes. Okay, then we will go for our example here. Person example. All right. Okay, now if you want to print something, okay, if you want to print, here we have a print name method no. Okay, then same thing. We can use what? We can use, uh, we have to use what? P1 object name dot what? Inside P1 object, we have what? We have name variable, we have age variable, we have this method also. Print, just use the print name. Okay, just paste here. Okay, this is how we access the method inside the class. Okay, this is how we access the method inside the person class. See how we access it. We have to use object name. What is the object name? P1 is the object name. We can use P1 object name. Then we can access the what? The method. This is how we access the method. Inside, same thing, same concept, right? Dot means, remember that inside, inside, inside P1, P1 object. It means within the person object we have a print name. This is how we call this method. Okay, this is how we call this method. Okay, now see, now I save here. Now if I compile this one, if I compile this one, okay, will this work or not? Will this compile or not? Will it get compile error? Will this get error or anything? What will happen? Tell me the suggestion. Now I am going to compile it. Okay, if I compile it, what will show? Tell me now. This is the basic thing. If I run this program, what will happen now? Will it get compile error? Will it get run? What will happen? I am asking that. Tell me any suggestion. This is the my coding. Now I am going to run it. If it is run, what will be the output? Any suggestion? Sir, didn't save it. Error, error, error. Didn't save. Yes, okay, I will save it. Yes, yes, I save it now. Now I am going to compile it. If I compile it using what? We have to use Java. Uh, we have to use what? What is the command we have to use now? Tell me. Test person. Okay, just Java C test person dot Java. Oh, what is the mistake I did here? You can understand here, right? Tell me. What should I do if I want to compile it? What is the error? This is the command I am going to type here in order to compile it. Main class name is test person, but save it name as person. Yes, very good. Okay, very good. Okay, this is the answer. Okay, it's mean what I did. I did what? I save as person. Okay, but if you want to run this class, Okay, if you want to run this program, we have to use the this test person. Remember that. Okay, remember that. We have to copy it, and I am going to rename it. Same name, right? Same name should be there. The test class, main class. See, within the we have inside test person. Okay, within the test person class, we have a main method. Okay, this name should be here when we save the name, when we save the file. Remember that. Okay, we can't save using this one person, we can't. Okay, whatever the main class is where, main method is where, within the test person, right? Within the test person, then we have to give the that name here. Okay, remember that. When you do that, okay, we have to use this one. Okay, remember that. Now I think we can compile it, right? Okay, now I am going to compile it. What I did, nothing, right? Here I type. Okay, we'll see what are the errors we can have. Yes, it's compiled, right? Yes, it's compiled. No errors, it's compiled. Okay, now if I run this program, now I am going to run the program. What is the command for run it? Java dot Java test person. This is the command, right? This is the command in order to run. If I run this program, now tell me what will print. If I save this one, now tell me what will print. If I run this program, what will be the output? I am asking that. Okay, I will give some time. Print in name pubudu. Print in name pubudu. Okay, any other answers? Okay, am I here? I think we have 22 students, right? 22 students. No, don't stay without doing anything. Okay, please. If I ask something, whatever the answer, okay, you think, put it away right away. Then only you can learn. Okay, without doing anything, don't stay. Okay, don't stay without doing anything. That is my humble request. Okay, if you want to, you are going to be a software engineer, right? Okay, you are going to be a software engineer, then you need to understand it. Without doing anything, don't stay, right? Printing name Pubudu. Yes, yes. Okay, we'll see now. Okay, we'll see if I run this one. All right. Yes, printing name Pubudu. Okay, printing name Pubudu. Why is that? Because I am calling this method. Okay, because I am calling this method. Okay, this method. Okay, now you have to type. Okay, you have to type. Okay, this way. You have to assign some value for a age 20 for a person variable, not the person class. Assign some value for a age variable and print it this way. Use same concept. Use same concept. Then do it. Use same concept and do it. I want you to assign a value for a age variable. Okay, age variable, then print it. That age using it means you need to make another variable, right? Another, not the variable, another method. Okay, another method. This is how we assign some value for a variable and print it, right? Likewise, you have to assign some value for a age variable and print the age. Okay, here we have 22 students, right? Please answer it. this type of language like object oriented programming and like Java, okay, you can't uh, learn without only looking at the coding and everything. Okay, you have to type, you have to get the hand-on experience, then only you can learn it. Okay, without looking at the code, and you may think, ah, this is very easy, no, I can do it. Okay, you have to try it, you have to type it, then only you can understand everything. Okay, therefore make sure, okay, therefore make sure to type it. Okay, then only you can understand it. Yes, print age. Yes, print age. System dot print age is age. P1 dot age equal 22. P1 dot print name. Okay. What about others? You need to type only two line, right? No, two line, four line. Yes, four lines. Yes, very good. Okay. Pumi and the PP Pandarapata. Yes, very good. Very good. Both are very good. But about others, I will give some time. Okay. Do it quickly. First, understand the basic thing. Okay. Understand the basic thing, then you will understand the every hard part. Okay. Without knowing the basic thing, you will not understand the other things. Okay. Therefore, try to understand the basic thing. I got only two answers. What about others? Yes. Public void print age. Yes. Very good. Yes. Very good. Yes. KIY Silla. Yes. Very good. Yes. Madhusanka. Yes. Very good. Okay. This is what the answer I need. What about others? Try it quickly. Okay, if you finish, okay, if you finish, and here we use the variable with this one, right? Here we use the what? Here we use p1. Here we use the p1 object name, then we assign the value this way. Okay, p1 dot name. But here we have another way. Okay, here we have another way. This, when we create the object, okay, when we create the object, we can pass the value as pubudu this way. Okay, it means we need to have a constructor. Okay, here we now, okay, now see, this is the, I hope you watch the all the videos and the everything, then you have an idea, right, about constructor. Okay, about constructor, if you finish the things I gave now, okay, this is the next challenge for you. Now I am going to you give, this is the way now. Okay, this is the way I assign the value for a name. Okay, this is the way I assign the value for a name. Okay, name. But I want, okay, but I want you to type assign value for a object one this way as a parameter. What is parameter? If we type here some value, and if we pass, Okay, if we pass that value into the name variable, this is called as a pass-in value. Okay, this is called as pass-in value. Okay, this is pass-in value. This way we can pass the many values. Okay, here we have pubudu, here we can save as age, and likewise we can type here. I will use two things. Here we have two variable now. Here we have 18. Likewise, when the object is initial, okay, we can pass some value this way. Okay, no need this way. Okay, no need to type this one. Okay, we can type the this way. When the object is create, we can assign value. Okay, in order to assign value, we need to have a constructor. We need to have a constructor. Using your knowledge, okay, using your knowledge, please assign these two value for these two variable. If you don't know, don't worry, I will explain it. Okay, until I until others are finished, do it now. If you are finished using constructor, I'm really happy because everyone trying to do something, right? Okay, it means you understand the things I am telling here. Okay, uh, yes, very good. Anyone? Didn't you try anyone? This one? Everyone went through the your lectures and everything, right? Constructor, no, right? Why is that? Uh-uh. You need to know, right? How to create a constructor. Mm-mm. Okay, now I am going to tell you how to create a constructor. Okay, how to create a constructor within the person class. Here, what we did here within the class, we have what? We had what? Class name and variables and the method. Okay, now I am going to tell you what is the constructor. When we make the constructor, we have to type, okay, public, okay, and the person. You will take some time to understand this one, don't worry. Okay, this is called as a constructor. Okay, this is called as constructor. What is the constructor? You may think now. Okay, this is called as a constructor. What is the different method than constructor? Okay, I will type it and I will explain it. Okay, and here I am going to type what we have to type here. This, don't confuse. Okay, I will explain in the beginning, don't worry. Name equal name. Okay, and here we have to type string. I think string, it should be name. Okay, the name and the int and the age. Okay, you may think, right, what I am doing here, right? Okay, I will type here this dot age equal new, not the new, it should be age. Okay, this is the constructor line. Okay, this is the constructor. This is the constructor. Okay, I will tell you what is the differences between constructor and the method. Okay, what is the difference between constructor and method? Note it down. Okay, note it down. Take a paper and note it down. This is the method, right? This is the method. Okay, this is the constructor. Okay, this is the method. Again, this is the constructor. Now we will compare with the class, not the class, the constructor and the method. Constructor and the method. See, constructor name should be class name. Remember that. Okay, constructor name should be class name. Constructor name should be class name. Remember that. Here we have person class. Constructor name, we have a person. Why do we need a constructor? We need a constructor. When we create the object, we can pass the value for these variable. In the previously, we have to use p1 dot name. Likewise, we have to use it, right? We have to use p1 dot age. Likewise, we have to send the value. Okay, it's mean after we create the object, then we are going to assign the value. And this time, when we initialize, when we create the object, we are going to assign the value. This is the differences. Okay, it means what? When we create the object, when it initialize, when it is start, we are going to assign the value. How? Within the person, here we have a person, p1 equal new person, then we pass the two value. Here we have a pubudu, here we have a 18, right? I will put as a 20. Okay, here we have a 20. When we create the object, we are going to pass the value for these two variable. Okay, this is the uh, constructor. Okay, this is the constructor. And here in the previously, again I repeat it, we have to use, first we create the object, then use in p1. Okay, p1 object dot name, then assign the value. This way also we can do. But if we are, when we create the object, if we can pass the value, okay, this is the best method. Okay, this is the way. Okay, it means here, see, now we will compare it. Okay, again I will repeat it. Class name and it should be within the constructor. Okay, class name should be within the constructor. Okay, and also you can't see here. Okay, you can't see here, but default constructor also there. Okay, default constructor is also there. Okay, I will type here what is the default constructor. Same thing, this is the default constructor. This is called as a default constructor. Okay, likewise when we create the object, okay, this is a name. Here we don't have name. Actually here we have default name, means here we have null, right? Here we have a null, and the age we have 0. Okay, this is called as a default constructor. You can't see. Okay, you can't see, but automatically, okay, automatically this will create by the Java. Okay, you no need to create it. This is default constructor. Default constructor is there. Okay, default constructor is there. Default constructor is there means if you don't have the any value here, okay, assume this is the uh, this is the object we are going to create. Okay, this is the object we are going to create. Okay, this is the object we are going to create. In that time, this object call this constructor. This is the default constructor. If we have a value like this, assume, okay, so I will undo it. Okay, if we have a value like this will call this constructor. Okay, this constructor. I know, okay, it takes some time to understand. Okay, it will takes to time to understand. Okay, I will tell like this. Okay, I am going to type is this is person two, right? This is person two, and here we have a person one. Okay, this is person one. Okay, this is person one. Okay, this is the person one, and this is the person two. Okay, here we have what? Here we have. I hope you can see. Okay, I will take this way. Okay, now here we have one object. Okay, p1 object. Remember that this is p1 object. When we create the p1 object, Java call the this constructor. Why is that? We didn't pass any value here, right? We didn't pass any value here. Here we don't have any value. This is empty space. It means within this is here we don't have any constructor, any argument or anything. Argument means the things here. This is the argument. Here I type what? I declare the local variable here, right? These are the argument. Okay. If you pass the value for these argument, this is called as the value passing. Here, see, here we don't have any value here. Remember that we don't have any value. It means this is the default constructor. Okay, it means this is the default constructor. When we create the object, it will automatically create this one. It means when it's create for a name variable, it's put the null value. For a age variable, it's put the zero value. Okay, we can get the output also. If we print this one, okay, we'll see what is the output. Actually, we'll see, then you can understand it what I am doing here. Okay, I will type it, run it later on. Okay, I will explain it first. Okay, when if you try to print it, okay, this will print as name as null, okay, age as zero. Okay, you need no need to type this default constructor. Okay, you don't need, it's automatically created by the Java. Okay, you don't need, I just type here in order to show you. Here we have a default constructor. Here we have a default constructor. This is called as a default constructor, right? If you don't have any parameters or anything, parameters means this one. Okay, if you don't have anything here, it's automatically called this one. Okay, I will tell you how this work actually. When it initialize, okay, when it initialize, it means when the program compile, okay, what happen is, okay, this pubudu, okay, this pubudu, okay, I will take a screenshot and I will try to put into the paint. Okay, here, I hope you can see, right? Okay, I will try my best. Okay, and here we have pubudu. We will go for this one. Okay, first, when this person p2, when it initialize, okay, when it initialize it, when it create it, this pubudu pass into the this variable. Okay, here we have argument 1. Okay, this is argument 1, this is argument 2, this is here we have argument 1. Okay, this is called as argument now. This is argument 1, this is argument 2. Okay, when it initialize, we, not the we, Java computer put the value into the here. Now here we have what? Here we have pubudu. Okay, here we have a pubudu within this name variable. And what happened? Here we have 20, right? This 20 also take from here and put into the this variable. Now see here what we have now. Here we have 20. Here we have a 20. Okay, here we have a 20. Then you may confuse. Here we have a name pubutu, here we have a age 20. How can we assign this value into these variable? This is a problem, right? This is the problem. Here now, this is the local variable. Remember that here we have a constructor. If we have a constructor, if we have a variable inside the method, it is called as a local variable. Okay, it is called as a local variable. It means here, if we put some value, when it's create, here we have a pubudu now. This pubudu, here we have it. Now, name. Here within the name variable we have a pubudu, right? This age, within the age variable also we have a 20. Here we have it. But if we want to assign this value into the global variable, this is called as a global variable. Remember that. Okay, if you can put a note, okay, please put it. This is called as a global variable. Okay, remember that this is called as global variable. Here we have a two global variable. Okay, global, is it correct? Global, I, okay, it's global. Okay, if I did some spelling mistake, please correct it. Okay, global, global, it's called as a global. This is called as, these two variable called as local. Okay, local. If I did some spelling mistake, please ignore it and type it correctly. Okay, local variable. Okay, I make many mistake when I type the word. Okay, this is called as local variable. If we have some variable inside the method or constructor, this is called as a local variable. Here name, okay, here we have a name and the age we declare within the here, right? Therefore this is called as a local variable. Okay, here we have a local variable, but we have to assign this value into the this global variable, right? Here we have a global variable is string. Okay, and this one also here we have it, age. Okay, we need to have the way in order to assign this value. Okay, in order to assign this value into the global as a global variable, we need to have a way. That's why we use the this keyword. Okay, that's why we use the this keyword. This dot name represent the global variable. If you type some variable within the method, okay, using this dot name, it's represent the global variable. Here, what are the global variable? Here we have string name and int age. Okay, these are the global variable. If you want to access the global variable, it's mean within the Java we have to use this keyword. Remember that. Okay, we have to use the this keyword. Using this keyword we can assign the value. Okay, we can assign the value. Remember that. This is how we can assign the value as a global variable. Remember that. Okay, here, then what is this one? This is as a local variable. This is called as a local variable. Within the local variable, okay, here we have a string name and int age. Okay, we have two values now. Here we have two values. What is the value? Pubudu and 20. This name is this. Same thing. Same. Okay, same. This is represent global variable. This is represent local variable. Okay, I will try to undo it. Yes, see, okay, this is represent local, this is local. These value cannot access by anywhere else. Here we have local variable. Here this is local variable, name and age local variable. Here we have a global variable. Here we have a global variable. Okay, this is constructor. Okay, this is constructor. Okay, now I am going to give some task for you. Okay, I hope it's clear. Now I am going to save some another value like a email address, like a email address, as I am going to put pubudu at gmail.com. Okay, and here within here, when I create the this object, I want to pass three values. Okay, I want to pass the three values. Tell me. Okay, okay, like okay, you need to keep, yes, you need to keep the this one also. Okay, like this way. Okay, assume we have another value like a person 3. Okay, here we have a nothing here. First one we have a nothing. It means default constructor. Here we have another one. Okay, and here we have another three value. Here we have pubudu 20, and we will assign another value like Kumara. Okay, Kumara and 20, not 20, 25, and the email Okay, no need to type anything else. Okay, just type constructor for a save the. Okay, I want you to type constructor. I want you to type a constructor in order to assign these three values. Okay, for a here variable I will type something here. You need to type as one variable, another variable string email. Okay, I did it. Okay, therefore no need to type the variable. Okay, I want you to type in order to save these three values. Create a constructor, another constructor. Okay, here we have default constructor, here we have another constructor, we need another constructor. Okay, for assign save these three values. Okay, do it quickly. In order to save these three values, I need another constructor. Here default constructor means there is no argument. Here we have a two argument. You can have one argument also. Okay, I need another constructor for save the three values. Do it quickly. You don't need to type these on everything. Okay, just type the construct only. Wow, very good, very good, very good. Yes, very good. Yes. Okay, very good. This is what I need. Yes, very good. Okay, remember that. uh, just okay. Remember that this is called method overloading. Okay. Also, yes. No, just forget it. Okay, I will tell you exactly how to overloading. Okay, overloading method overloading. I will tell you later on. Okay, don't think about now. Okay, forget it. When it's come to the polymorphism, I will tell you method overloading and method overriding. Okay, later on. That is called as polymorphism. All right. That is how we create the constructor. Okay. Up to now, if you have any doubt, please let me know. I will try to explain it again. Here we have to know uh, this keyword and how to create the constructor. Okay, the based on the it's normally actually based on the argument constructor will call. Okay, based on the argument here We don't have any argument. Okay, we don't have any argument. Therefore, it's called this one, the default one. Okay, default one no need to create. Okay, it's automatically there. Okay, you can't see it. Okay, you can't see it. It's automatically there. But when it's come to the this one, here we have two parameters. Okay, here we have two parameters. Here what we have, pubudu and 20. Here we have two values. Don't forget it, parameters. Here we have pubudu and 20. Here we have two values now. Based on the two values, here see, here we have two argument. Okay, here we have two declaration part, right? Local variable. Then it will call this one. Okay, if we have a three values here, it means it's called the third one. Okay, third constructor, this is called as constructor. Okay, this is the constructor. Okay, this is actually overloading. Okay, overloading, not the over, right? Overloading, overloading. Okay, overloading, it's based on the this one argument. Okay, I hope it's clear, right? Please someone response it, sir. So our argument and the parameters are same. Here, see, argument means, okay, this is called as argument. Okay, this is called as a argument. Here, if we declare the some value, it's mean here we have a argument. Okay, here we have argument. Here we have how many arguments are there? Here we have two arguments. Okay, here we have two arguments. What we have? Name and the age. Okay, this is here we have two argument. And here what the parameters, the parameters means, okay, when we pass the values, okay, it's called as a parameter. Okay, we if we pass the value, it's called as a parameter passing. Okay, passing value, actually parameter means that same thing, actually same thing. Okay, same thing. Okay, we can, this is called as a parameters. Okay, we can pass the value, that's it. Okay. Okay, I will try to Google it, and I will uh, argument. Best example, I will try to show you best example. Here we have two argument, right? And here passing the value. Okay, here we have a definition line. Okay, you can get here. I will copy and paste, and you can understand it well. Okay, I will share the link also. Okay, try to understand everything, right? This is the best website for learn the Java and everything. We have HTML, CSS, JavaScript, SQL, and everything is there. Okay, you can go ahead and you can try all the things. Okay, method overloading, parameters, classes, encapsulation, polymorphism, inheritance, and whatever. Okay, everything is there. I will share the link with you. For that question, I think I gave the answer. This is also, you can refer it. Okay. If you have doubt this way, okay, thank you, Aman. Okay, if you have any doubts, okay, please go ahead and ask me. Okay, I am also human. Okay, I am also can make some mistake. Okay, then you can correct it, right? Okay, if I did some mistake, please let me know. Okay, I am I will correct it. Okay, don't think about twice. If I make some mistake, please go ahead and jump in and tell me. Okay, all right. Okay, I'm also human. I am also can make mistake, right? Okay, therefore, okay, and here you can refer this website and you can get the many idea about the argument and the everything how that happened. Okay. Okay, where we were. Okay, please go ahead and refer this one. Okay, I'm also confused now. Okay, all right. Okay, normally I use this as a argument. Okay, argument. Here we have two argument, it's string name and the int age. Okay, argument 1 and argument 2. When we pass the value, okay, we have to say, follow the same order. Okay, if you have a like this one, okay, if you have a string name and int age this way, okay, then you can't pass the 21st and pubudu later on. Okay, if you this is what they says. Okay, same thing. Okay, I am not going to normally memorize the all the name and everything. Okay, normally I try to uh, get the concept. Okay, get the concept. If I memorize, it means that if I did some learn by heart or something, okay, I can't teach you. Okay, you know that. Okay, I didn't refer any lecture material when I teach you. Okay, I just share the idea with you. Okay, that is then only you can understand it. Okay, if I try to uh, use this material and if I say state represent by the instant variable and like this, okay, if I read this one you will not understand. Okay, that's why I use the example and I am trying to do with you. Okay, then only we can understand everything. Okay, I'm also human. If I make some mistake, please go ahead and tell me. I will correct it. Okay. Okay. What else we have to do? Constructor is okay now. Okay. We will delete this one. Okay. Tell me. Okay. Here we have now. I will delete the construct also. No need construct anymore now. I will delete it. Uh, okay. Now we will do for a inheritance. Okay, someone tell me the inheritance. What is inheritance? We discuss about the constructor, we discuss about the this keyword. Okay, likewise we did. I want to now know, okay, what is inheritance? Okay, here we have a definition as instruction inheritance. Okay, see. Okay, here person we have um, person class. Here we have person class. Here we have a subclasses. Okay, subclasses. Here we have a employee class. Here we have a patient class. Okay. uh, Inheritance. What is inheritance? Someone tell me. Okay, we will go for this example. See, when you look at this example, here we have inheritance. Okay, we have person class, and here we have a employee class, and also here we have a patient class also there. Okay, tell me, how can we inherit? Okay, here we have a person class, here we have a employee class. Okay, same thing, no? Okay, we will go for our example and tell me how can make the inheritance using this person class. Okay, same thing. Sorry. Okay, make a class employee. It means inherit from the person class and make the employee class and assign some value for a employee ID. Do it now using your knowledge. I hope you go ahead and you refer all the lecture material and everything and try to do it. It means you have to use the person class as a super class. Okay, remember that here this is super class. Okay, person class is called as super class, or we can say as a parent class. Okay, person class. Then here we have a employee class, and here we have a patient class. Okay, it means the person class, all the details we can inherit from the person class to employee class. It means we have name within the employee class, but you can't see. Remember that you can't see anything. Okay, you can't see. That's why we call it as a inherit. Okay, inheritance means we can inherit all the superclass variables and the method to the subclass. This is employee is a subclass, right? The employee subclass. It means we can inherit all the things from person class to employee class. It's called as a inheritance. Okay, it's called as inheritance. But see, within the person class we have a name and age, but you can't see here, right? Within the employee you can't see, but here the name and age is there. You can't see, like a object. When we create the object and inside the object we can't see anything now. Likewise here we have everything. Okay, employee ID and the uh, not the employee ID, employee name and the age also there. It mean inheritance. Okay, I will go for an example and I will tell you, then you will understand it. Okay, what is the inheritance? But here I will give some example. Okay, your father buy a phone, right? Your father buy a phone, then that phone inherently belong to you because it is your father's phone, right? Then inherently belong to you. But now you are trying to buy a some phone. Okay, then you buy the phone. That phone never belong to, will not belong to the father, right? Okay, if it is inheritance means it come from the parent to child. Okay, inheritance means that. Okay, inheritance means that it's come to parent to child, but it will never belong to your father, right? That is the concept inheritance. Okay, inheritance. More abstraction and everything we will discuss later. Now try to understand what is inheritance. Okay, now here we have our class, right? Our class is what? Person class. Okay, try to write the employee class. Do it quickly. I will type a later on. I want to. I am going to give some challenge for you. Try to do it. Same thing you can use. What we have here, employee ID and the company. That's enough. Employee ID and the company. Inherit from the person class and do it. Write the employee class. update this one into the employee class. I am telling you to write the employee class, but you have to inherit person class also, right? Do it. Inheritance. We are going to learn now inheritance. All right, class employee extend person, right? String employee ID, string company. Yes. Okay. What about others? What about others? Only one answer I got. Class employee extend person, string company. Yes. EMID. Yes. What about others? Okay, I wanted to tell you something. In your WhatsApp, okay, when I am not going to force it to you, okay, pass. It's my kind request. Please mention your name with the telephone number and the your picture also. If you can mention picture or something, okay, it's better because I wanted to put some mark and everything. Then sometimes I can get the numbers and I can filter you out. Okay, therefore make sure to use the these numbers and the your name also. Here I can see some of student name is there. Okay, Amana AA. Likewise, please mention your name within the WhatsApp. Okay, then I can get you. Actually, I even didn't see you. Okay, therefore make sure to mention your name within with the number. Then I know. Okay, then I can message you when the time and everything, when the if something happen when we do the Viva. Within in here within WhatsApp group OOP only 32 student are there, right? If you can please let others to join this group. Okay, okay, something is there. Okay, this is how. Okay, this is how we inherit. Okay, we have to use class. Okay, we have to use class. Then we have to use the employee. Okay? Employee class name. Then inheritance means then we have to use the keyword as remember extend. Okay? Extend, and from where we are going to inherit person class, right? Person class. Okay? This way. Okay. This way. Okay, it's mean, okay, I will show you something here. Now I am going to create the employee class, right? Then you will understand what I am telling here. We have E1 equal new employee, right? Employee. Okay, I will assign some value. Okay, then you will understand what I am doing here. Pubudu. Okay, here I put the pubudu, and age as I will put as 18. Okay, I will remove the string. Okay, because it should be very clear. Okay, you have to read it carefully. Okay, now I am going to print it. System out dot print line. Okay, now I am going to print here uh, e1 dot name. Okay, if I run this program, now tell me what will be the output. What will be the output now? I didn't mention anything here within this class. Okay, this is employee class, right? This is employee class. Or this is employee class. I inherit it from the person class. This is the person class. Okay, then I make the object here. This is the object of the employee class. Okay, now I am trying to uh, print something. If I run this one, what will print? I am asking that. You have to clearly understand. Okay, you can't see anything when we doing the inheritance. Okay, if you are read it, okay, this is this. Well, likewise, if you read something, you will not understand. Okay, you have to get the knowledge, type it, and see the output, and then only you can understand it, what is the inheritance and everything. Okay, therefore now tell me what is the output. Printing name pubudu. Okay, no output. No output. One student says printing name as pubudu. One says no output. What about others? This is the coding. Think. This is inheritance. Okay, I told you. Okay, I told you. If it is inheritance means everything is there within the person class. Everything is there. Okay, you can't see. Okay, you can't see. Everything inheritance things, everything is there. Then extra features also there. If I type as this one, like uh string string what company as string is correct. Yes, right. As I will type is open open uni. Okay, company as whatever. Okay, that's the open uni. Okay, see, the string variables only belong to the employee class. Okay, only belong to the employee class. Please carefully understand what I am telling here. Okay, please carefully understand what I am telling here. Employee class. Within the employee class, we have what? We have only string company. Okay, variable only, string variable only. But we inherit, right? We inherit all the variables and the method to the employee class. That's why we call it as an inheritance. Within the Java, inheritance does with the extend keyword. Extend mean inherit. We are going to inherit person class. Within the person class, we have what? Name we are going to inherit. We are going to inherit age. We are going to inherit. We are going to inherit the method also. The everything. Okay. Everything inherited now to the employee class. Employee class, but you can't see anything. Okay, but you can't see anything. But here after we inherit it, okay, the all the features of the person class, we have it within the employee class, but extra things also there. What are the extra thing? It is only belong to the employee class. What is the only belong to the employee class? The company. Okay, company variable only belong to the employee class. I told you the example of that phone, your father phone. Okay, this is called as a parent class. The person class is parent class, or we can call it as a super class. Parent class, or we can say it as a super class, or we can call it as a what did I tell you? Person class, super class, right? Super class or parent class, we can say it. And employee class is what? Employee class is a subclass, or we can call it as a child class. Okay, whatever things by the children, it is not belong to the parents, right? It is not belong to the parent. If I buy a car, that car is not belong to my father. But if the father buy something, buy car or something, it is inherently belong to me, right? Remember that. Okay, that is the inheritance. Okay, that is the inheritance. Now tell me what will be the output if I run this program. Okay, I will type something also. Even age. Yes, pubudu, pubudu, pubudu. What? Yes. Yeah, we'll see. We'll run it and check it. Okay. And please carefully understand what I'm telling here, right? Run the terminal and we'll compile it. We'll see real output. Yes, pubudu and the 10. Okay, pubudu and the 10. Here, can you see pubudu and 10 is there? But do we have anything within the employee class? No, right? You can't see anything, right? You can't see anything. But we can, okay, if I type this one also, see, I don't know whether I am taking a much time, but I wanted to clearly give you everything. Okay, that's why I take some time and I will try to uh, explain it. Okay, I am really sorry if I take some time. Okay, but I wanted to give the things. Okay, things mean the everything clearly. I wanted to give you. That's why I take some time and I will type the coding and everything. I will show it. See here. Within the, now you can see, you can compare the output. Okay, now you can compare the output. See 10 pubudu, 10 and open uni. Okay, see within the employee class, within the employee class, what I type here, within the here only I type the company. Within the employee class we only have the this variable only, companies only. But if it is inherit means we inherit the all the features to the employee class. Okay, I will give another example. Okay, uh, I am going to convert this one. Okay, I will delete this one, no need this one anymore. Okay, I'm delete this one. Person p1 equal new person. Okay. Now I am going to type system.out.print ln No need to type the system.out.println. Sometimes, okay, you can find out if you refer it from the internet. You can quickly type it like a SOP only. Then you need to type the tab button. Then it will type everything automatically. Okay, P1. And if I try to print company, yes. Okay. Okay, now tell me what is the output. Person 1 and company. What will be the output now? Answers. Error. What about others? Okay, look at here. Carefully look at here. Error, error. What about others? We'll try it, right? That's the output. Yes, it's error. Why is that? Why is that? It's error, right? Here I got the error. See? Here I got the error. Cannot find the symbol P1. Why is that? If we use employee class means, okay, we can get this one also. Okay, this is I within the here we have a company variable is within the employee class. Okay, I create the person object, then I will try to access the company variable. Okay, I told you. Okay, if I buy a car, okay, it is not belong to the my father, right? If the father buys some car, it's all inherently belong to me. Okay, that is the inheritance. Okay, now I need a comment. Is it clear? The inheritance, is it clear? Please, I think here we have around 22 is there. No. Okay, 17 is there. Okay, please let me know if it is clear. Please let me know. Okay, what about others? Only two responses there, right? The inheritance. If you have worked with me, okay, I think this session is not boring, right? If you are not working, okay, it means it is very boring. Okay, remember that also. Okay, if you are working with me, if you are doing the coding with me, it is not boring this session. Okay, if you are not doing anything and look at the coding only, okay, it will be a very boring. But I will try my best to clear out everything. Okay, all right. Okay, now what? We have to do what? Okay, inherit is okay now. What else? What else did I miss? Inheritance. Okay, inherit. Okay, method. Okay, we will go for what we have next. This inheritance. Okay, this is also we have a example. Okay, I will share it. Okay, go ahead and try to uh, do it yourself. Okay, I'm not going to force it. Okay, if you have a time, please go ahead and try this example. I'm sorry. No need this one. I will share the uh, this presentation with you. Okay, you can't find out this presentation in your LMS. Okay, all right, and here we have to understand polymorphism. Okay, polymorphism. What is polymorphism means many behavior. Okay, many behavior. Here we have a two type of polymorphism. Okay, it means first one is a compile time polymorphism and the runtime polymorphism. Okay, what is the two? Compile time polymorphism and the runtime polymorphism. Okay, it means here you can say compile time polymorphism. You can also call method overloading. Remember that method overloading. Method overloading we did. Okay, method overloading we did. Based on the argument, it's called, right? When we do the constructor. Okay, when we do the constructor based on the argument, it's called. That is actually method overloading. Okay, I will get a example and I will tell you. Okay, in order to understand the polymorphism, we have to know the inheritance. Okay, remember that we have to know the inheritance. Okay, inheritance. And here also we have a runtime polymorphism method overriding. Okay, method overriding. I think best first we will do the method overriding. We did the method overloading. We did the method overloading. We will go for a method overriding. Okay, method overriding first. That is a polymorphism. Many behavior. Okay, polymorphism. Remember that. Again, I am telling here. Okay, when it's come to the polymorphism means there is two things. Okay, method overloading and method overriding. Method overloading and method overriding. You can say it as a compile time polymorphism or runtime polymorphism. Okay, now I will go for a method overriding. Okay, method overriding. Okay, now I am going to do the first thing is you need to understand the method inheritance first. Okay, inheritance first, then only you will understand the overriding. Okay, I want to think and I want to do it. Okay, I will remove it, then I will remove this one also. I will get employee class, employee, and p1 equal new employee. Okay, now I am trying to tell you method overriding. It is called as runtime polymorphism. Okay, runtime polymorphism is nothing actually. Method overriding. You have to know the method overloading and method overriding. Okay, that is polymorphism. Okay, that is polymorphism. Okay, if you know the method overloading and the method overloading, then you know the polymorphism, many behaviors. Okay, there is nothing. First, you have to understand. Okay, first you have to understand in order to understand the polymorphism, inheritance first. Okay, first you have to understand the inheritance. Okay, now I am trying to do is uh, e1 dot print name. I'm calling this one. Now tell me if I run this program, what will print? Now tell me if I run this program, what will print? I will change it printing person. Okay, printing person here. Okay, now tell me if I run this program, what will print? We are now learning the polymorphism method overriding. We are going to learn the method overriding. What will print? Printing person. Okay, what about others? Printing person. What about others? Answers. Any other answers? Printing person rather than that? Printing person. Don't forget to mention the name. Okay, then I can give the time slot for you. Okay, therefore please mention the name within the WhatsApp group. Okay, I can't see. I think only three students name I can see on the WhatsApp. I can give the time slot for you. Okay, I would like if you maintain your profile picture for until we finish this session. Okay, after that you can do whatever you want. Okay, I'm not going to force it you. Okay, please, it's very help for me. Okay, that's why I wanted to you to put the name here, then I can give the time slot. Okay. Okay, what else we have answers? Printing person. Okay, printing person, we'll see. New terminal, compile it, test it. Yes, printing person, right? Printing person, it mean I told you, no? Okay, I told you it is inheritance. Okay, inheritance. Okay, what will happen if I uh, paste this one? Same thing, a printing person. This is we will call as printing employee. Printing employee. But see, within the, if we inherit, okay, if we inherit within the person class, see, person class also we have a printing name, right? Within the employee class also we have a printing name. Now see, now tell me, if I run this program, what will print? Same, right? Same. If we didn't mention the printing name, it will print as a printing person. Now I put the same variable, not the same variable, same variable also we can put, it is also overridden. Here we put the same thing, right? Public void print name, public void print name. See, public void print name, public void print name. Same thing. If I print now, what will print? If it is the employee, within the employee class we have a print name, no? Okay, this method or this method. Now tell me, print in person. What happened now? What happened now? Within the person class also we have a same signature, right? Same signature means same name method. Within the employees, same name. I am calling print name. What will print now? Print person. Any answers? If you have friend not log into the today session, please let them know. Okay, go ahead and watch the recording session. Okay, this is I think very important for them. Okay, please let them know. No, right? Okay, now if I print, okay, now if I print, what will happen is, okay, what will happen is, what will print is print in employee. Okay, print in employee. See what happened. Okay, I save it. Where's my terminal? New terminal. I will compile it. Okay, now I will run it. Okay, see, print in employee. See, print in employee. It mean it is a polymorphism. It is a polymorphism. It mean it is over what? Override. Okay, overriding. Okay, it is overriding. It is called as a overriding. It is called as what? Overriding. It mean within the person class we have a same variable, same method. Within the subclass also we have a person same method. Okay, it means this will override. This will override this method. Okay, this is what happened here. Okay, remember that if you have a same same method, it will override. Okay, now I think my voice is also not coming. Okay, around 3 hours I am talking. This is the override. Okay, this is override. It means it will replace on the previous method. Okay, previous method, not only that one. Okay, not only that one. If I have a same name, okay, if we have a same name, see what is the difference here. We have a within the employee class also, if we have a name as Kumar, okay, another name. Okay, this is also replaced with the person class. It is also replaced with the person name. Okay, I will comment this one and I will try to access that one. Here I have to use this one also. Yeah, I will delete this one. No need this one. I'm trying to show you the variable. What happened to the variable? Okay, same thing. If I use P1, no, P1 we need no. Why we need? No need this one. If I try to E1 dot name. Okay. Now tell me what will be the output. Now tell me what will be the output if I run this program. Here we have name pubudu. Okay, what will happen if I run this program? I will try to put it everything in same thing. Please go ahead and look at the coding and tell me what will now. pubudu. Print in person pubudu. What about others? Yes, it will print as a pubudu. If I remove this one, it will replace with the Kumar. Okay, it will replace with the Kumar. I will save, save this one and I will try to print it. See, display as pubudu. Okay, display as pubudu. If I remove this one, we'll see what will happen. Yes, print as Kumar. Okay, remember that. If you have a same method though, okay, same method though, same name variable, it will overwrite. Okay, it will overwrite. Okay, overridden means, okay, here see, overriding means, okay, it's a polymorphism. It's called as a runtime polymorphism. Okay, it's called as a runtime polymorphism. Okay, I will do a one thing again quickly for a method over. Right. Okay, I no need, I think, employee class, this one. I will remove this one. If you can't stay, please tell me no. Okay, I will take another 10 minutes to complete this one. I think it will take 10 minutes, I think. If you can't stay, please let me know. I will end the session. If you can stay, I can continue. Now what we want to do is method over. All right. Okay. Okay, print name is string. Okay. Now I am going to tell you method overloading. Okay, method overloading. For a name. Okay, we have, assume we have another same name. Name plus name. Okay, printing person. Method 2. I will put as a method 2. Method 2. I will put this as a method 1. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay. Class is okay. Method 1 is okay. Okay. Now I am trying to person. Person p1 equal new person. Okay. If I call as p1 dot print name. Okay. Now tell me what will print if I print this method. If I run this program, what will print? Simple, right? This is we are now learning method overloading. Method overloading. Okay. Method overloading. Tell me what will be the output. Give me a 10 minutes. Okay. 10 minutes. I will end the session. Method 2. Method 2. What about others? Method 2. We'll see. Yes, method 2. Okay, method 2. Okay, method 2. If I type this one, okay, like a constructor, remember that like a constructor, we did it, right? If I put as here, Kumara. Okay, now tell me what will print. Now tell me what will print. I will remove this one. Okay, now tell me what will print. Here we have an argument, right? Here we have an argument. One argument is there. Method 1. Yes, it's called print as method 1. Okay, if we pass the some value here, okay, if we pass some value here, based on that value, it will print. Okay, but here see, same name, same method name. Okay, same method name, but the here we mention the argument. Okay, based on the argument, whatever we call, it will detect it. Okay, detect it and print it. Okay, I hope it's clear, right? I hope it's clear. Okay, that is method overloading and method overriding. Okay, that is called as polymorphism. Okay, polymorphism. All right, give me some response. Is it clear? Method overloading and method overriding. Method overloading and method overriding. Is it clear? Clear, right? Okay. Okay, I think I will give for abstraction quickly. Okay, and here this is the abstraction. Okay, abstraction means actually sometimes, okay, you can find the get area. Okay, I think we need to need some time. Okay, for we have to do some exercises and everything, then only you can understand it. But because of there is no time. Okay, I know very hard to stay like this. Okay, I will try to explain it quickly. Okay, and here sometimes, okay, sometimes you need to get the area. Okay, you can get the area of the triangle. Okay, you can get the area of the triangle. Okay, also you can get the area of the circle. Also you can get the triangle of the get uh, rectangle. Okay, you can get it, right? You can get the rectangle for area, circle for area, and the everything. Okay, for a shape. But can you get the area of the shape? Can you get the shape of the area? No, you can't, right? You can't get the area of the shape. Okay, in that time, okay, in that time, you can see here we have example. Here we have a class. Here we have a class shape. Here we have a class shape. Within that class shape, we are not going to declare the definition here. Okay, only declare it. Okay, body, within the body, we are not going to mention anything here. Okay, just keep it empty. Okay, just keep it empty. When it's implement, okay, when it's implement means inherit. Okay, we can use it here. I think we have to do more exercises. Okay, then only you can understand it. Okay, try to go ahead and try to do it. Okay, then only you can understand it. I know it's very hard you to stay here. Okay, most of the people are left now. Okay, but try to understand it. All right. Okay, in here see, okay, we inherit, okay, shape to the circle, and here we mention the double radius public and the double get area. Okay, then we can get the area of the what, the circle. We can get the area of the circle, but within the same class we can't get the area for a shape. Okay, how can we get the shape for area? No, we can't, right? Then we have to keep it empty. Okay, that is the abstract class. Okay, that is the abstract class. We are not going to mention anything here, just keep it away. Okay, just keep it empty. Any shape has an area, so that class shape can contain the method called getArea. But how to calculate the area of the shape? Okay, we can't, right? If we are asked to calculate the area of the circle, then we know how to calculate the area of the circle. Yes, true. No? Okay, we know the how to calculate of the circle, but we don't know how to calculate of the get area. Okay, same. Okay, same times these thing we will okay, try to understand this one here. Just think about that. Get area. Okay, shape we can't. Okay, shape we can't get the area, but another things, okay, another shape we can get it. For a triangle shape get area we can. Okay, for a circle get area. Okay, rectangle we can get it. Okay, I know this is sometimes this is very complex. Okay, we have to try it. I don't know when will we meet. Okay, if we try to meet, okay, I will try to explain it again. Okay, and when it's come to the encapsulation, okay, when it's come to the encapsulation means we can hide the internal data. Okay, we can hide the internal data. Okay, here can you see, this is the person class. Okay, this is the person class. For a person class, here we are going to filter it. Filter it means if you want to put some value. Okay, assume for a person. Okay, sometimes some people can put the value as age. Okay, assume normally age should start with the not less than 0, right? When we enter the value for age, it should start with more than 0. Okay, less than 0 cannot, no. Okay, it cannot be less than 0. Age is not there with the 0. Okay, in that time we can use the encapsulation. Using encapsulation we can filter it. Okay, we can filter it means when we put the age into the this age variable, we can check it. Okay, we can check it. If it is a age is greater than 0, okay, greater than 0, only we can put the value into the this variable. If it is less than 0, we can ignore it. Okay, that is the encapsulation. So like example, we can hide the information inside. Like example, if you go for a doctor for a get the medicine or something for a pain, your pain. Okay, then you are not going to ask for a doctor, okay, what is inside the capsule. Okay, doctor gives some medicine, okay, you are going to drink it, right? You are not going to think about the what is inside the capsule. Okay, likewise encapsulation means we can hide the internal data. We can hide the internal data, then we can filter it out. That is the encapsulation. Okay, I know I go fast. Encapsulation and abstraction. Okay, you try to go ahead and try to understand it. Okay, if we have a time, okay, I will try to explain it again. Okay, this is also take some time to explain it. Okay, I'm not going to take in much time. Okay, now already 9:10. That's all I think. Okay, I shared this presentation also with you. If you have any doubt, please, now I think you have my number. Okay, everything. uh, Thank you very much. Okay, we will try to meet it again. Okay, thank you very much for joining, and good night. Okay, I know this is very hard. Okay, this one, the abstraction and the polymorphism, I am not satisfied the way I did abstraction and the encapsulation. Because of the time I go it fast. Okay, I am really sorry for that. Okay, try to understand it yourself. Okay, try to do some exercises and everything. Okay, if you have any doubt, please reach me using WhatsApp and everything. Okay, I am really sorry. Okay, thank you very much uh, for joining. Okay, we will meet on the next, I think, Saturday, right? Saturday for a Viva. Okay, thank you very much, and good night.